Amazfit has been raising the bar in the affordable fitness watches category in the world over the past few years. Their detailed companion app and battery life figures are still hard to beat in the category. We have closely analyzed 3 generations of their GTR and GTS series watches over the years, and while not perfect to begin with, the progress has been noticeable with every new release. Their 4th generation is presented, and today I want to compare the new generation of Amazfit GTS 4 smartwatch with GTS 4 Mini. The Amazfit GTS 4 has been one of the best-selling smartwatches for under $200. It offers exciting features like an AMOLED display, built-in Alexa, GPS, and more. But is it worth it to pay more when there are GTS 4 Mini? Here's our full Amazfit GTS 4 versus GTS 4 Mini comparison, highlighting the differences and similarities between the two watches. Just like all GTS series watches, both Amazfit GTS 4 and Amazfit GTS 4 Mini has a rectangular body and display. There is nothing unique about the appearance, but the finish and build quality are quite good, making it look premium. The aluminium alloy frame lends it some sturdiness, and at the same time helps in keeping the weight down. Speaking of which, GTS 4 Mini watch is extremely light, and weighs just 31.2 grams with straps. You barely feel its presence when you wear it, though, and it's quite slim too, with just a shade over 9mm in thickness. Compared to the GTS 4, they will be slightly thicker 9.9mm, and the weight will not exceed 27 grams. The GTS 4 Mini has a slightly bigger 1.65-inch AMOLED display, compared to the 1.75-inch AMOLED panel on GTS 4. It further has a slightly sharper display with 336 by 384 pixels resolution and 309 ppi, against the latter's 390 by 450 pixels resolution and 341 ppi. So the screen of the GTS 4 will be slightly better than the Mini version, but the difference will not be very significant. Both smartwatches have 2.5D tempered glass for scratch resistance on the display alongside the anti-fingerprint coating. The bundled silicone straps feel comfortable around the wrist and don't cause sweating or skin irritation, even after wearing the watch all day. The company has deviated a bit from the standard buckle and hoop locking mechanism, with the strap going under, rather than over the other strap. It may take a few attempts getting used to, but it isn't complex. One suggestion is to wear the watch slightly loose to allow some space underneath to slide the strap. Post that it fits perfectly. The Amazfit GTS 4 and 4 Mini use standard 20mm straps, and one can replace them with any third-party strap of the same width. The watch is available in multiple color shades to appeal to all genders and different age groups: midnight black, flamingo pink, mint blue, and moonlight white. Meanwhile, Amazfit GTS 4 received colors such as infinite black, missy white, autumn brown, and rosebud pink. Also, you get a physical button on the right edge that lets you access different functions of these watches. The operating system is a major change in the new GTS 4. The GTS 4 Mini runs on the Zepp OS that has a basic UI and productivity features. On the contrary, the newer model comes with Zepp OS 2.0, which has much more productivity features and supports installing third-party apps from Zepp App Store, including BMI, SOS, and a calculator app. The Zepp OS 2.0 is feature-rich and more efficient. This makes the GTS 4 an ideal choice for someone who cares a lot about the software on board. The GTS 4 uses an upgraded BioTracker 4ppg sensor that supports heart rate, blood oxygen, and stress tracking all day. Whereas, the BioTracker 3ppg sensor on the GTS 4 Mini can only measure heart rate all day, not the other metrics. Both smartwatches can track menstrual health and sleep, and measure sleep-breathing quality at night. The Amazfit GTS 4 claims to track 150+ different activities and sports, which are essentially variations of walking, running, cycling, swimming, freestyle training, and some more. But here's the Mini version also has many sports modes, about 126 kinds with 7 auto recognition modes. I understand this less, but whether you need 150 modes, I don't even know. Also, both of them have a built-in GPS to track your runs, but at times, it takes quite a while to get a GPS lock, as long as 5 minutes even when outdoors. Post that the distance is tracked fine. This watch is supposed to auto-detect 7 workouts, but that didn't seem to work with the review unit. The rest of the GTS 4 noteworthy features include offline music storage, dual-band circularly polarized GPS antenna, and route importing, which lets users import a route file to the watch and navigate it in real time. Although this is also something that will be added later through another. The most important difference between the watches is the presence of Bluetooth phone calls on the new Amazfit GTS 4. This is a big advantage compared to the Mini version. The GTS 4 has a slightly bigger 300 mAh battery than the 270 mAh cell on GTS 4 Mini. It can provide up to 15 days of backup in typical use, 8 days in heavy use, and 45 days in battery saving mode on GTS 4 Mini. Whereas, the GTS 4 provides up to 8 days of backup in typical use, 4 days in heavy use, and 16 days in battery saving mode. The older model also has slightly better connectivity with Bluetooth version 5.2, compared to the GTS 4, which is Bluetooth version 5.0. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Price is one of the major differentiating factors in these smartwatches. The GTS 4 Mini is available for $119, and the GTS 4 is available for $199. There is a difference of $70 between both smartwatches, due to the upgraded features you get on the GTS 4. While the new GTS 4 rings all the bells and whistles, the Amazfit GTS 4 Mini is still a bang for the buck smartwatch under $120. It offers reliable health tracking, a beautiful display, and is an ideal size for people with smaller wrist size. But if you have no budget constraints, the GTS 4 will be the obvious pick between the two, thanks to its bigger display, upgraded health tracking, better GPS, Bluetooth phone calls, and an overhauled operating system. What do you think of these watches from Amazfit? Write your opinion in the comments below. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, and see you soon.